Hi guys, it's Madame LAROUE in the Magic Tarot 123 coming to you with your Behind the Veil reading. I heard a let there be light. I have a feeling it has something to do with this underwater cemetery. Okay. Hope everybody enjoyed their lunch. I know I did. All right. We're going to start off with the tarot. That's the first thing Spirit pointed to. It was the tarot. They want the tarot. The spirits want the tarot. So that's what we're getting into first. I was debating on putting this in or a horizontal view, but I think this view is better. All right, so let there be light. This is a murder mystery reading, okay? Murder mystery reading. If you get cringy, be careful. I'm put up a wall of protection. Divine light, divine bright light protection. May these messages come out clear and concise. Ask for my guardian angels to surround me at this time. Of course, he's here. Who else is going to be here? Okay. Thank you so much. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, let's begin this reading. Amen. Let's go. All right, what's the message? Okay, so it's an Ace of Swords. It was a death. Okay, some form of deaths. Okay. And earlier this morning, we had the Ace of Swords was the first thing out. Judgment and the ghost. Judgment by these ghosts that came in to talk to me over lunch break. Okay. You want to know when this murder happened? It happened January 27th, 1991. At least one of them did. Okay. There was a surprise offer. Somebody was offered something, and it was surprising and shocking. Okay. This message is going to be shocking and surprising. Okay. Somebody's watching. There's forces watching at this time. Okay. We have Calvin Rogers. Calvin Rogers. Okay. There's a Calvin Rogers. Calvin Rogers is alive. He is part of the murder plot of injury. Okay. Keep going. That's a lot. Do you want these? Okay. All right. Voodoo practitioner. This is a prize for a voodoo practitioner named Peter Milburn, the boss. Who did it? Peter Milburn did it. Okay. He's the boss of the operations. Something's about to be shined light. Let there be light. Let there be light on Peter Milburn. Let's shine the light on Peter Milburn today. Okay. Something else. All right. 10 of Cups. It was a family. Someone in his family. Angela Beaumont is related to Peter Milburn, the janitor of the 3 hotel brothels at Montana Bay Royal Hotel. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Am I considering this a feminine coven? This is a feminine coven. Feminine coven is under judgment. Judgment from the dead. Also, remember that these were brothels. So some of these women were unalived due to getting pregnant by strangulation. Cindy Hawkins was unalived by strangulation. Her body is in the cemetery. They hid her body in the cemetery. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. I thought that's the Knight of Pentacles. We're going to shine the light on this werewolf, Knight of Pentacles energy. The boss. King of Wands. Where do you want the King of Wands? The King of Wands is part of the family of Peter Milburn. And the King of Wands is Adams. Scorpion. King Scorpion? Okay. Well, the spirits want the light to be shined on them, obviously. Light is bright as hell. Maybe you want to shine some light on what they did with this 3 forms of sorrow here. Where do you want the 3 forms of sorrow? These 3 murders or more. There's multiple unalivings. Okay. Do you want to go down the list? We're going to go down the list. This is part of Untold Stories. Okay. We have deceased is Sydney Hawkins. Rose is deceased. Olivia is deceased. Mark is deceased. He's from Canada. Okay. Bruce Parker, he got arrested for the crime. He's deceased. Okay. Mark is also an umpire of a baseball team. All right. These are people that was working within the club of Peter Milburn. These people are deceased as well. Frank Carey, he has a tattoo on his right shoulder. Samantha, she's deceased. John, deceased. David, deceased. George, deceased. Deborah, deceased. Doug Morrison, deceased. And that would be it. That's a lot of deceased member of the gang. Bruce Parker, who got arrested for the crime, is deceased. Case of mistaken identity. He did not do the crime. Peter Milburn, the boss, who's alive, is the one that did the crimes of the unaliving of Cindy Hawkins and many others. Okay, this is also part of Untold Stories. Okay. It just started downpouring out here. Lovers. There was a downpour. Lovers. Where do you want the injury? Three forms of sorrow and injury. So they were injuring people. They were beating people up. Some people had to run for their lives. They were picking people off that was in their gang with the Five of Wands on the bottom. Some people had to run for their lives. They had to be on the lookout. Okay. Angela is part of a very big feminine incubus brothel gang. She runs a brothel of succubus. She also asks these succubus to make wishes in a wishing well. So she steals their magic through the wishing well. Also, these are the people that do the Discord app that get children to run away from home so that they can keep them and groom them and get them ready for the streets. That's what Angela does. Martin Belmont, who I believe is related to Rose and Angela. So Rose will be a Belmont. Beaumont. Rose Belmont. She's deceased. She's related to Angela and Martin. Martin is deceased, but Angela is alive. She's still running the brothels. Okay. Something they left something behind. Something was left behind. Something was left behind. Dawn Adams found the body of Sydney. So Dawn Adams has information. Okay, and I'm talking to Detective Barkley right now. Like Bob Barkley, I'm talking to Detective Barkley. Okay. This may have happened in New York City, Bronx, New York. Okay. Someone here is from Bronx, New York. Mark is from Bronx, New York. Mark Beaumont, M-A-R-C, Beaumont, B-E-A-U-M-O-N-T, is from Bronx, New York. You want to check around the Gun Hill Road area. Okay. Somebody walked away and left something and then had to run back and get it. They forgot something at the crime scene. They forgot Rose at the crime scene. What, Rose was scared or something? Rose was scared. They had to run back and go get Rose. After she watched in between a closet door while she was hiding from her own peoples, after she watched the murder, and that's when they killed her. They went back to get Rose. Oh boy. But Cindy Hawkins was last seen with Rose Belmont. Is Olivia related to the Belmonts? No, but Olivia was there too. Olivia and Rose was hanging with Cindy. How did Olivia die? Okay. All right, that didn't come out yet. Three of Cups. It was all three of them. Like I said, Sydney, Rose, and Olivia. They all died at the same place. They were injured and unalived. Wow, at the bottom of the deck. Do you want? They were injured and unalived, all three of them, at the same time. Damn. That's what was hidden, Peter Milburn. That's what you didn't want to get out into the collective. I said I was going to shine the light in your face and I was going to find you in any hole you crawl into. You're at the Quintana Bay Hotel. Quintana Bay? Quintana Bay, that's Mexico. You're in the Quintana Bay Hotel, Royal Hotel, and you're acting as the janitor, or you're the owner, and you have it underneath Angela Beaumont's name. That's the light you didn't want me to shine on you. That's why you're doing so many mind tricks and sending different spirits and entities over to, so that way nobody will find out who you were. But I found out who you were. I know who you were. Okay? You were mixing up the messages so that I would think that the dead ones were dead and the live ones were alive. But I got your number now. That number is 911. Okay? Shuffle. The star. Something's happening tonight under the stars, under the full moon. Something's happening. This is a death unto the enemy's ghost. So you deal with ghosts and spirits and entities. You deal with magic. You probably had some of these incubus, because you work with incubus and succubus. You probably attached some of these demons to these women, had them using them as gateways, portals, using their vaginas as portals. I wonder, why did you kill these ladies? I wonder, does Angela know you unalived her cousin? Does she know that? So while you're hiding out in her hotel, does she know that you're the one that unalived her cousin or her brother? You out there acting like a slave. You out there mopping floors and shit. The richest man in the room acting like he ain't got no money. Okay. Something's happening tonight that's going to make you very burdensome. The world is going to know. Okay? All the work that you've done, all the workings that you've done, all the entrapments. You might have enslaved some of these women in the brothels and made them work for you free of charge. All the selling of body parts, all the babies they done had for you and you done sold off to the market. The world is going to know tonight about all those lives you stole, all those people you murdered, all those people you unalived without anesthesia, all those people's body parts you took out without anesthesia. The world is going to know. Shine some light on you. What else? Someone is going to be left foolish, feeling foolish. 5 foolish versions. So these weren't the only 3. There were 5 more women that was also unalived under your care. You demon. That's what you did. That want to jump off the deck so bad. That want to jump off the deck so bad. You want it? Where do you want it? All of the things you've done. It's all coming to light. I've been talking about these people for years. Hi ho, hi ho, it's off to work we go. Larry. Brahmanheim. There's a dwarf here. The alley. Shuffle. Okay. Is that what you're saying? Peter Milburn. Where's Larry Bromheim? Huh? This began, it started in 1991. January 27th, 1991. I'm talking to Detective Barkley. Detective Barkley. Untold Stories. Detective Barkley. His name is Peter Milburn. He's at the Quintana Bay Royal Hotel. Let there be light. This person said, let there be light, before he closed the casket on their head in the cemetery. He said, let there be light, before he hid his secret in the cemetery. The cemetery. Rogers Road, Martinsville Road, 46151. There's a cemetery. Rogers Road, Martinsville, Indianapolis. 46151. Shuffle. You want the hermit. Where's the hermit going? Well, as you can see, I'm not running this board today. Shuffle. Page of Swords. Someone unknown. There's an unknown person here. Do we know who it is? Olivia. This person that was deceased with Rose, you didn't know that she was there. Her name is Olivia. She's deceased. She was there too. Nobody would know that because her name was never released. Barkley. I'm talking to Officer Detective Barkley. Nobody would have known about Olivia because Olivia's name was never released to the public. My name is Madame LAROUE, and this is Behind the Veil, Murder Mystery. This crime happened January 27th, 1991. Untold Stories. You're looking for Peter Milburn. Where's Larry Bromheim? Bromheim. He's the one. Hi ho, it's off to work we go. That's what you would sing to the girls? Hi ho, hi ho. That's what you would sing to them on the way out the door? After you done pumped them with all sorts of demons. That's what you did? Do you want the Hierophant? Where do you want the Hierophant? That's what you did with Angela? So, of course, Angela knows Rose is dead. She knows Rose is dead? Well, Rose is dead. Angela. Larry Birmingham did it with Peter Milburn. And put a couple other girls in there with her. Because she got pregnant. Possibly for him. And nobody could have found that out. Not one person on this planet could have found that out. That he was fucking his hoe. But she wasn't supposed to be his hoe, was she? She wasn't supposed to be his hoe. His bedmate. She's probably a minor. Because that's what he likes, right? He likes them young. That's why he does Discord. And he gets these young girls away from their homes. That's why he unalived her. Shuffle. No. You want this. Judgment for you, Angela. You were giving them the poison. You were giving them the spells. You were feeding it to them. You was feeding it in their food. You were poisoning them. They didn't know that you were the one making them sick. It's like a family of murderers. A family of murderers. That's what it's starting to look like. Swords everywhere. Somebody was always watching though. Watching y'all. Watching y'all do that weird shit. Watching y'all do that weird shit. Well, hopefully the buck stops here, bucko. Shuffle. Somebody country. Sending messages. Sending messages. You're sending messages, hexes, jinxes, and curses to the galactical star, to the one that was supposed to get the message and put you in jail. Because, you know, you guys like to jump in between time and stuff. So you guys knew this was going to happen eventually. You guys knew it because you like to jump through time and space and cut open portals into people's houses and homes and lives. So you knew this day was coming. That's why you tried to kill me. But you couldn't kill me up close, you see. Because you'd have been found out. I have too many notes. You don't know where I put anything. You don't know what I'm writing on. You don't know if I'm writing it down, if I'm putting it in a file. You don't know where I'm putting stuff. You don't know if I have it in a safe, a lockbox. You don't know if I gave it to a special friend. You don't know who my special friends are. You don't know anything. You don't know anything about me. But all you knew was to throw spells at me so I wouldn't get this information out. But today is the day of reckoning, sir. Today is the day of reckoning. Today I come to cut the head off that snake. Larry. Today is the day you all go down. Shuffle. You want the sword. Where do you want it? Do you want the Empress? Shuffle. Shuffle. Spirit says shuffle. Mix up the messages, make everybody confused. Nobody will know which way to go. You paid for this. You paid for those spiritual attacks, spiritual wars. You paid for the murders. Because, you know, you was going to get money too, right? Those were the part of the kill game. You're part of the kill game as well. You know, you were getting the bodies that needed to be unalived. Well, why not throw Rose in there since, you know, can't really get anybody knowing that you were sleeping with a minor. Right? Couldn't let that happen. So why not throw her in there with the rest of the bodies? Hmm? Well, shuffle. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. You paid a witch. It started with a woman to start casting spells on me. Start with her. And get her so confused and get her so messed up in spiritual war and spiritual attacks that she will never know who is who and what is what. That was the deal? And when she got too close, we were going to throw spirits on her and make her go crazy so everybody could say that she's crazy. But that didn't work. I didn't go crazy. I'm of sound mind and soul. So what you going to do now? Another petition? Another one? Do you want the Five of Wands? So you did. You may have also paid the Queen of Wands for the assault on those people. She was the one doing the magic. She was the one poisoning, helping poisoning. Angela. She does Wiccan and voodoo. She does them both, here and there. She does them both. She does voodoo and Wiccan. She doesn't do only one. You paid her to keep your secret. But did she know that she put her cousin in the grave with the rest of them? Did she know that? Peter Milburn, I'm talking to you. Does she know that you put Rose in the grave sites with the others? So when she was doing her concocted spell to make them a lost soul, so nobody in this world could ever hear them beg for help, her cousin would be hurt either. Does she know that? Well, I guess she knows now. Shuffle. Clarify the Five of Wands. Mr. Monopoly. Watch that tower crumble. Thunder. They said it was going to be thunderstorms. Queen always come out on top. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to leave the energy right there. With that being said, I send all energies back to whence they came. I seal all portals. By my will, I seal all portals. By my will, I seal all doors. By my will, I seal all walls and windows. With that being said, I would suggest that you all go within or go without. Stay tuned for my next upcoming live and check out my members only exclusives, okay? Because they are hot stuff. You get your free readings, your 3-card pulls, and all of that good stuff. Remember, always go within or go without. I'll talk to you guys later.